The so-called Doomsday Mom and convicted killer Lori Vallow had an important hearing today regarding her competency to stand trial. At the last minute, she refused to show up.
Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum has been covering this saga from the beginning. He joins us live now with new details in what is a complex case.
John, Christina, remember last week, Lori Vallow confirmed she wanted to represent herself in court against murder conspiracy charges, and she wanted to withdraw this motion for a Rule 11 mental evaluation. Well, this morning, she refused MCSO transport for an important court hearing. We're also learning about a lack of cooperation by Vallow as well.
The state of Arizona versus Lori Vallow.
The former Chandler resident who killed her two youngest children in Idaho was a no-show in court. Lori Vallow remains in Rule 11 proceedings to determine if she is competent to go forward with two additional murder conspiracy cases here. She's accused of her alleged involvement in the fatal shooting of her former husband Charles Vallow and the failed murder attempt on Brandon Boudreaux, her niece's ex-husband.
Well, we were hoping that the defendant would be present today so that she could be admonished by the court that the most expedient way to get out of Rule 11 is to cooperate with the Rule 11 doctors. I'm not sure that it's appropriate for defense counsel to advise the defendant to not cooperate, but that's where we are.
Prosecutors say Vallow's new defense team advised her not to cooperate with the two court-appointed experts. It was Vallow's previous public defender that filed the motion for Rule 11. Commissioner Travis Martirosyan says he reviewed a report from Dr. Michael McGady and a letter from Dr. Camille Hernandez. The court asked if both parties could agree to moving the case along based on what appeared to be a competency finding in McGady's report. The state said no, arguing that if Vallow wants to represent herself in court, the second opinion is needed. The defense responded.
As far as having Ms. Vallow not speak, that was a decision based on the fact that we wanted to withdraw the Rule 11 motion. We did not want to be in Rule 11 court because we just didn't think it was appropriate at that time. Right. Otherwise, I think this is just a completely unique case.
Vallow was found unfit to stand trial in Idaho back in 2021, spending 10 months in a state hospital before being restored to competency. In May 2023, she was convicted for killing her two children, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan and 7-year-old J.J. Vallow, who were found buried in the backyard of Chad Daybell, Lori's husband. She was also found guilty of conspiring in the murder of Daybell's first wife, Tammy. Evidence and testimonies in both the Vallow-Daybell trials revealed the trail of death was motivated by money, religious beliefs, and sex. Now another delay in Vallow's next trial as a doctor waits to evaluate her.
Just from an ethical standpoint, she doesn't have enough information to just render an opinion. And so I don't want to force her to make an opinion when she's not in a position to do that. And she needs more information, which she hopes to get in attempting to meet with the defendant next week. Unfortunately, Ms. Vallow not speaking with the mental health experts is causing some delay.
Now, this Dr. Hernandez has a deadline of December 2nd to submit her competency report on Vallow, and then the next competency hearing follows that submission 3 days later. Meanwhile, the actual judge presiding over the criminal cases outside of Rule 11 court, well, he will meet with these lawyers in a status conference next Wednesday. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.